Hey, thanks so much for clicking on the video. My name's Dobby, and this is Dobby Reacts. Here on the video, we're going to be reacting to Andor Season 1, Episode 2. So if you watched my reaction to the first episode, you might know that I wasn't sucked in totally into the story so far at this point, but I was trying to think through what were some things I liked about the show so far, and what were some things that I either didn't like or hope change throughout the season. So the two things I like so far, the first is I like that the storytelling feels very grounded within the characters and specifically Cassius so far, and you know, the way that they show the environment and the world feels very grounded within his POV character. I think I've really liked that so far. And the second thing is, I don't know if the show is going this way, but I think it's interesting in the first episode that they hinted towards, you know, maybe some of the cracks or fractures that were forming in the Empire before its fall. That sort of like political commentary I think is really interesting. That's something I really liked about the prequel series. So if we get that more about the Empire, I'm all for it. For things I didn't like about the episode, one was just the use of flashbacks just from a storytelling perspective. Maybe I just have PTSD from the Book of Boba Fett, which drove me a little crazy with this, but I feel like it's a bit of a trope using, you know, these kind of flashbacks to tell a story if those flashbacks aren't being driven by what's happening in the main storyline. I think the first time they flashed back in the first episode, it was in reference to his name being called and remembering his sister calling his name. So I think it worked that first time, but when we kept coming back again and again and again, yeah, it's not my favorite thing. So I'm hoping that the whole season isn't just continual flashbacks that aren't connected to what's happening in the main storyline. So that was the first thing. The second thing is I feel like the first episode we were just watching 50 different iterations or versions of Cassius doing the same thing over and over and over again, just covering his tracks. So that wasn't the most entertaining thing, but someone let me know in the comments that these first 3 episodes were released at the same time, and to kind of consider these 3 episodes within a set. So yeah, I'm excited to continue to watch more and watch this next episode. Well, with all that said, thank you again for clicking on the video. If you like what you see here, please consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on any future reactions. And if you really like what you see here, feel free to jump over to my Patreon. There we'll have early access to unedited videos, and you can also vote on what I watch next. So thank you again, and let's jump right into the reaction. So I wonder if the sister has like an alias or another name he's trying to figure out. No idea. The pointless death that didn't need to happen. Wah, wah. I was also confused if this selling thing, how that's connected to the sister storyline. Maybe I missed that, but was not sure what was going on there. All right, episode 2. What's the episode called? That Would Be Me. I wonder if the blacked out O is supposed to mean something. Probably not, but who knows? All right, we're back in the past. Seems like this girl is the leader. I'm wondering if this older girl is the person that he's working with to sell whatever the heck that technology was, but I could be wrong. I hope we get an explanation for the lack of anyone over 14 years old. Just seems very odd. Like, are they all fighting a war or something? Are they stuck here? Oh. Big mine? Yes. Wow. So I'm guessing this means maybe the Empire is just like harvesting resources from this world. Or did. Kind of looks run down. You can just tell my man is about to cook with whatever he's about to do. Alright, seems like we're kind of cycling through all the characters from the first episode that Cassius interacted with. Man, you can tell that's the favorite. That's all that man looks forward to each day is doing that little the drum dance.
Everything okay?
Oh yeah, it's nothing.
Tired?
Too tired for a meal?
Acting a little suspicious.
Could be.
I thought we said
Maybe this guy is going to rat Cassius out. Figure out what's really going on, maybe. Oh. That's cool. I was not kind of expecting the text to pop up on the page like that. I feel like usually they just do some sort of alien text that you can't read, so that was cool.
Comfortable. Hey.
New character here.
Oh,
This is Mom?
I was helping Pegland
Maybe?
on the cable.
you did to him, Pete.
Read what?
I kick again, speak now.
Read it.
Again, Sassy Droid is back.
We are seeking a Qatari male resident of Ferrex for Quest Security HQ without
It's not looking good.
Who else? Many.
I don't know. It's not something I've been keeping track of.
When everyone I've told is dead.
That's ridiculous.
So maybe they're both from this planet?
That's family.
If we're making a list, we're making a list.
And it's all you women I'm worried about.
Oh, come on.
Femi, Carla,
Stop,
Sondri.
stop, stop.
There's something they don't even know. Let
Come on.
up. Oh, just forget that.
Is
What
she
do they
still
want
in the
from
yard?
me? What do they want?
Wait! Where is
Yikes.
Cassian,
The walls are crashing in.
what have you done?
So I wonder if him revealing his identity might put them at risk too. Maybe everyone from Canary is in trouble for some reason. I have no idea.
What did you do?
Two guys jump.
Well, there was this crazy night out. I went to the bar. It didn't end well.
I wasn't looking for a fight.
Yeah. I feel like he's not going to be happy about this. Especially because it kind of seems like they have a past in some way. Like I said, I don't know if they're actually both from Canary. I'm thinking maybe not, based off of what the other lady was saying. But wow. I think I was right. Looks like he might be ratting them out.
You called him, right?
He's on his way out.
Cass.
Suspect? Not sure yet. We're about to get an image.
You know, he's going to love hunting this guy down. Oh, is that him? I don't think it is. Oh, but she could probably confirm or deny that. But that's good. Maybe there's still hope for Cassius. That he can get away.
But if it's not a good time.
No, not at all.
That's not a bad time. I just ratted your friend out and probably accidentally ratted you out at the same time. But come on in.
Just a surprise.
Good.
Do you want something to drink or?
No, I've had enough.
Calm down, girl. Man, my man's apartment is so darkly lit. You could barely see anything in here. I feel like... Seems like he's thinking this might be a way of trying to manipulate him or appease him. Not be as suspicious of her, maybe.
Couldn't agree more, sir. Tempo is crucial. Velocity in the service of inspired leadership. Is there a worthy substitute?
Wow.
Not.
So one suspect.
This man found his best friend here.
Well, sir, be prudent. Will you be suiting up with us, sir? Dead. Line of duty. Colleagues. It's outrageous.
Wow.
Exactly.
This was just the validation he was looking for.
Unconscionable, sir. Dereliction of duty. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of getting at maybe the different factions or perspectives within the Empire. These people are clearly on the more fanatical, authoritarian side. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. The kind of tension between the different operatives within the Empire. Is this back on the ship he used? No. Oh, maybe it's just a hiding spot. I'm guessing. This must be that thing that's so valuable that we have no idea what it is. I'm wondering how long he's been holding on to this. Like maybe this has been his kind of last Hail Mary he's been holding on to. I'm wondering if he's just gonna try to make a run for it, maybe. Oh, back in the past. Wondering if these kids have maybe never seen, you know, a ship, space travelers. This could all be like totally foreign to them. I'm worried for her. But given their situation, it makes sense that they would be coming to, you know, maybe loot what they can, given they have no adults. Just have to fend for themselves. Canary is just a world of homeless children, it seems. Yeah, that shot also felt like a 2001 Space Odyssey call out with the when it cuts initially to the ship floating through the air. I don't know. Taking it, this is probably the buyer. Got a man in some green swag. Seems like he doesn't want to be seen or noticed being there. Oh, my man is back at it. 7 a.m. You know what that means, everyone. Hit it. Wonder if he's gonna tell her. I hope he does.
What are you doing?
Couldn't sleep.
You okay?
Yeah. Just tired.
Tired of your lies.
What's up this morning?
I agree. You should stay.
If I can bring them myself, I would. Go.
Just wants you to stay and be his friend. I just realized, is this the actress from, like, Killing Eve? Is this Aunt Petunia? I might be way wrong about this, but if it is, I'll be shook because I love her and I didn't even recognize her. I'll confirm that after the show. This looks like a Canary Child's war stick. Yep. Oh gosh. Bodies everywhere. That's not great. these masks make me wonder if these people can't live in this atmosphere or breathe in this atmosphere, maybe. Which makes sense in Star Wars. There's so many different species. There would have to be issues like this where everyone can't breathe on every planet, but I don't know. Oh. Someone's awake. Girl, look behind you. That's what I was worried about. Oh, that's fun. They're blow darts. Blow guns, that's fun. Not looking good for you. Yikes. Yeah, it's not looking good. I guess this confirms that she is not the character in the current timeline. I am an angry child. Okay, love that alien. Give me more him. Gosh, I love his voice.
Abandoned after Imperial mining disaster. Mining, everyone died. Abandoned and considered
Oh gosh, so is this where the parents went? They all died in the mines? Kind of bleak.
You know anybody from Canary?
Okay, if it's 7, you better be
I feel like this whole show is just going to be this man sweet talking and swindling everyone.
Will you let it go?
Oh my gosh, that alien kind of reminds me of Spaceballs, the Yoda character in Spaceballs. He kind of looks like him.
Right, gentlemen.
Yogurt. Just came to me. Yogurt.
Best we've got. Please, please, don't make a fuss. I'm just plain yogurt. But 2 of our men are dead.
Okay, that does not look like Cassius.
West team will include Deputy Inspector Khan and myself. We will endeavor to serve the warrant and exfil rapidly. North and East team will take positions accordingly for a pincer movement should the subject attempt to flee. Andor should be considered armed and dangerous. All yours, sir.
Something tells me he's not going to give a rousing motivational speech, but, you know, maybe he can pull it out. Let's see. What you got?
for being here.
Thank you.
Moments, and I can't imagine a team I'd rather share it with than all of you. Justice.
You see everyone's eyes glaze over.
Best of luck to us all.
Okay, you know. Would I consider myself the best motivational speaker? No. So we all have areas to improve on. That's fine.
Then carry on. Inspiring.
That pat felt like, well, you tried.
You believe this?
It's a cool shot.
I'm old enough. I first came here.
I feel like this guy is not going to want to engage in this conversation if he doesn't want to be seen here.
That was no bargain either.
Although I do love this man's fedora. Looking swag. Oh. Wow, I was not expecting these drums to come in so hard. Wow. That's it. Yet again. Alright, well, that was the second episode of Andor, and if I'm being totally honest, I feel a bit deflated in terms of my energy level. Feels very similar to the first episode. I really want to like this show, but I feel like these first couple episodes have been a bit of a drag. So I'm praying that things continue to pick up after this first episode. I feel like we were introduced to more of the characters. You know, we had Marva, the buyer, coming into the picture, but it still feels like we're still just setting up for when all the crap is going to hit the fan. And I feel like that's when things are really going to take off, is what's, you know, they're actually closing in on Cassius. But until that point, it's just a lot of exposition, especially with, I know this was an issue with the last episode, but all the flashbacks, they just feel pretty divorced from the main storyline. I know it's important information that we're going to need to know, especially because it seems like it's, you know, a key motivational factor behind Cassius's actions and his attitudes toward the Empire, it sounds like. But yeah, not very compelling to watch. Maybe I just have PTSD from the Boba Fett show with all those flashbacks. But yeah, not my favorite. But I'm holding out hope. I hear so many good things and that this will pick up. So thank you again for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing. And I would love to hear in the comments your thoughts on if you felt the same way initially watching these first couple of episodes. Help me get the energy to watch these next videos, to hold on, because it's feeling like a slog, but I know it's going to pick up. So pump me up in the comment section. That would be great. So thank you again. We will catch you on the next video. Bye. Okay, just had to jump back on here really quick. I just looked up on IMDb and confirmed Marva is Fiona Shaw. So love that, love her. That gets me a little more excited for the next episode. So catch you next time. Bye.